there, welcome to Soulfully Illumined. My name is Sheena, and in today's video we're doing messages for the Starseed. So I'm feeling the energy is really high and bright, but very intense as well, and I just feel like there's some messages that want to come through for the collective. So please do take what resonates, leave what does not. You know your truth, you know what's real for you. And let's see what wants to come through. So, messages for the Starseed Spirit. What would you like them to know at this time? Okay. We have Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And I do feel like if you see how she's in that bubble, I feel like we're all in that bubble, so to speak. In a bubble of our own energies, of our own light, being protected as we are grounding more so into this new physical reality, a reality that we don't really see. It's kind of blurry still to some degree, but it's still there. And it's almost like we're in a bit of a cocoon state still. You know, we're coming out, but slowly, step by step. There's an unearthing that's happening within us. There are aspects of ourselves that are coming up, that are being, I'm hearing, uprooted. So this could be because there's a shift, as we know, it's all over the place, about Saturn moving into Pisces. And Pisces is like the psychic realm. It's the past lives. There's just that watery unconscious. And I feel like what's happening is we're bringing forth more of that into light. Now, that's going to be different for all of us because we're all in different waves, right? Within this one big consciousness. And for some, it's like more of what's going to be earthed is your gifts, your spiritual gifts, your past life gifts. And I'm getting through your Akashic records, something about your Akashic records, something from the past that has been an agreement with you to just kind of bring into this lifetime. For some of you, it's a deeper look into the unconscious realm, the aspects of yourself that you have yet to see, those sides of that shadow even that are asking you to unite with in a way that's more empowering for the soul expression, more creating greater unity within yourself. That's going to help ground you more into that physical reality. Learning to be human. We're moving into a time of, I'm hesitant to say it, but what I'm getting is like heaven on earth. And it's there. If you are, like, whether it's like little pieces within your reality or the whole scene is there for you. But you're learning to be new again. We all are. Because as we're stepping into, like, there's so much shifts going on internally, energetically, lots of downloads coming in, lots of transmutation that's happening for us, within us. And so as we continue to walk, we're learning a new dance, a new way to walk in this world. Less of fear and moving more into a higher vibration of creativity, of joy, of dance, of bliss. And so we're walking up that stair step to a reality that creates greater softness and light. So we're asked at this point to take it nice and easy as we move into this new reality, because there's still some debris that we may have to sidestep, we may have to kind of move around or even go through. But you're moving through it in a different way, as a different level of being, meaning that you're not your past. And a lot of it has to do with the thought patterns that reside in the brain, those same cycles that are being shifted, especially this year. If you're watching this in 2023, there's a lot of changes in the mental software and the way that the brain has been wired through programs, through the way that we've been doing life. Because, you know, for example, you wake up every day at 9 o'clock, you go to work until 5, you know, you come home, you watch TV, you go to bed, you do it again the next day and the day after that. What's then happening is your brain is creating these wires, these nerve pathways in your brain that are, you know, that run on repeat. We're changing that. You're changing that. It just takes time, right? Are we going here? Yep, there's still one more that wants to come out of here. Star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call and support. I'm getting here with this card. If you're feeling alone at this point, if you're feeling like lonely or you are alone in this journey, know that you are not. And that what's coming through more so now is evidence that you are supported. If you're looking up and looking around, and if you want to see it. Everyone is going through a transformation. And so it may be hard for you to feel connected to others at this time. And it's because everyone is going through their own individual journey. And it's all a part of the big collective, but there's little, I'm getting like little seeds, like we're all little seeds in this one big, orb, right? So it's kind of like honoring everybody's journey, but within yours. Like notice how this is like this. Everyone's in their own bubble, and it's okay because we all are connected and we're all part of one. Now, as far as soul family, because I'm being drawn to star family, there's going to be more and more connection to your galactic family. More and more connection, and that could be like from the different planets, but I'm also getting the divine in general, because that is your family, right? The divine, the consciousness, the energies, that is a part of you. And so it may not be the definition of family, but that's still family. So it could be in the form of energy, just feeling more of that energy and that flow and that connection with the energies. But it could also be more and more connection with, you know, your galactic family, or it could be more connection with your earth family. You're being asked to be open to the information that they are providing you. Because it's easy to go back into the past or to interpret things in a certain way through your mind. But by having an open mind and being receptive to what is coming towards you, you'll find that the story that is coming to you, the story that's being shared with you, is different than you thought. Interesting. There may be moments of intensity because the energies are fairly intense right now. So if you find it very difficult to just kind of manage within your day, you're being asked to call for help. Ask for help. One of the things that I notice for me is that before I go to bed and I'm just like puzzled about something and I'm really stressed out about something, whatever, I always ask for help. I'm like, Spirit, Spirit guides, can you give me clarity on this? Or spirit guides, can you help do some healing on me tonight as I sleep? You know, whatever I need the most at this point, please bring it forth. And I find the next day I feel better. I have clarity. I get the insight that I need. So it might be something that you might want to try. Okay. Are we still going with this one? Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. Which one is it? We're taking the top one. Yeah, so here, baby steps. Like I was saying before. Okay. And then we go here. Okay. Baby steps. It says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And that's why they're saying take baby steps, because you're learning this whole different way of being and moving in the world. And so, as I said that, it's 11:11 on my timer. And it requires a different approach. An approach that's not one of the mind, but more of the heart and the intuition. You're navigating this world in an entirely different way. Well, maybe not entirely, because some of you are watching this. It's like it's led to this. So you know what I'm talking about. You're being asked to use more of your intuition instead of your mental mind and your logic. We've done logic as a collective. We've totally like overdone logic as a collective. And now we're moving into a space of the unknown. And I'm getting, for some of you, the unknowable. Ooh, I like that. So this time right now is a portal. It is a gateway. And as you move forth through this gateway, you just take it step by step. Because as each step you take, it's like information's coming this way, information's coming that way, information's coming that way. So if you go too fast, you may be a little bit bombarded. And that's why they're saying take it slow and easy, give yourself time to assimilate, and just take it step by step. Now here with the big picture thinking, it's in reverse. You're being asked to just be in the moment. Be in the present moment. And don't worry too much about the big picture, because all your power is in this moment. It's in the now. And as you look at your environment in this now moment, it's like you'll know exactly what to do. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. As you do that, you'll find that you'll start to think things that you've never thought before. You may have ideas that you've never thought about before. You may start to dress differently, do your makeup, if you wear makeup, differently, want to do things that you've never done before. You're shifting, you're changing. And I'm hearing you're expanding. Your energy field is expanding. You are expanding. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Energy Oracle deck. And let's see what else wants to come through. Spirit, messages for the Starseed. I'm just going to move this over a bit. Okay, I hope you can see all that. Let me just move it a little more. There. So we have doorway or door to romance in reverse with a 33 card. And under that is the temple path, which is a 12, which equates to a 3. And with this card, what I'm getting is, what? Okay. Sorry, it was just kind of elbowing me. And I'm like, what's up? And it was the void card. I've lost it now. So it feels like it's been a long journey, or you may feel like it's been a long journey. And some of you may be really tired of this and may be feeling some grief or regret or grievance. And if you are, know this, it's because you're feeling it more so right now because you're releasing it. You're releasing it, you're cleansing it, you're acknowledging it and honoring it and letting it go. Because there's changes that are happening for you. But for now, it's like this is an important step for you where you're just kind of letting go of the old and allowing the new. Like I'm being drawn to this clock on this patience card, and it's just turning in my mind's eye. And it's like the Wheel of Fortune card. I'm kind of just being drawn to that. Like this is inevitable fate. Like this time for you has been fated. You've walked this path and you're entering this state of, I'm getting holiness. You're peeling that layer, those old layers, and entering a new way of being. A place, you're walking into a place where that heart of yours can expand, where it can be free, where it can fly, where you can joyfully express yourself. I'm hearing that song from Keen, Somewhere, what is it? Somewhere Only We Know. I'll link it down below. It's like, let's go somewhere only we know. And something to consider doing is just breathing into your heart and just feeling your heart as you, if you decide to listen to the song, or just in general, feel into your heart and just go into those words of somewhere only we know and see what pops up for you. Because I feel like you're moving in that direction in which your heart feels more freer, a direction or a world in which you have greater creative expression, and you're not afraid to express what you have, what gifts you have for the collective, for this world. You've had to be patient for a long time. But I feel like that's coming to a close with the 9-1 here. It's actually 16, but it's in reverse. So it's a 9-1, which equates to the 10, which is then, brought down to the 1. It's like those dreams and wishes that you have wanted, I feel are going to start to manifest for you. But it's going to be in a way that you'll know it came straight from Spirit. Like I said, you're building a greater connection with the divine, with Spirit, with your team. And it's like when it happens, it'll be, you'll know, you'll be like, I did that. We did that. Hallelujah. Now, where are we going? Okay. So, I don't even remember the name of this deck at this moment, but I will link it down below. The Ascendant Masters Oracle deck or something like that. Or, no, Keepers of the Light. And let's see what wants to come through. Yes. Serapis Bay, Ascension. Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Krishna, Devotion. I'm laughing because it's like, yeah, we already know we're ascending. Yeah, we already know we're transcending, but they're so linked, right? And then we have Krishna, bam, Devotion. But I'll get into that in a second. Hold on, let's pull one more card. And then we have Hilarion, divine healing. Some of you might feel the need or like the craving to wear or be around the color green. It'll be very earthy, very cooling, very comforting or grounding for you if you wear that color. But, you know, feel your own body when you're around the color and then you'll know. Okay, and then for some of you, it's that aqua, it's that blue. That might bring you more comfort or comfort within your body because your body is going through some upgrades. I just got a twitch on my right knee. So definitely. Now, to bring it back to Serapis Bay and Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. And I feel like that darkness is the mind and getting beyond the mind and getting back within yourself, centered. We are going through this ascension path, and it does require at this time to take it step by step. Action is required, but it's not huge leaps. It's like intentional small movements, which makes sense because we went through Virgo, the full moon in Virgo, and it's really helping us to become more grounded and more focused and more in tune to each detail. So you have those energies to support you, but moving forward, it's like being in your state and just taking it step by step and giving yourself that compassion because you're still grounded. With the Transcendence card, as I said earlier about having conversations or being around people and seeing a different story, I feel like you are transcending. You're shedding an old skin and really rebirthing. You could be rebirthing old relationships, but part of it, what it all comes down to, is rebirthing a new you. And then with the dance with the universe, it's like, don't take it all so seriously. I know it's hard because there's some moments where it just really, really sucks. They're really intense, they're really hurtful or whatnot. But it's almost like there's a stepping back that's happening as a result of these energies. There's a stepping back that's happening because you're now at this point of being stronger. There's more distance to some things, and that could be a result of because some of these situations took place a long time ago, but it could also be because you've transmuted so much energy that now when you look at these old situations or these situations that you may be in, you see it differently, you feel it differently, you are different, and therefore you respond to it differently. You're transcending. So it's like, bring forth the dance and the lightness and trust your instincts. And I'm just being drawn to like the crown here because with the Krishna you have like the peacock feather, which always reminds me of the third eye there. And then here with Lord Shiva you have the moon, which is like intuition, the unconscious, things like that. And that's what I'm saying, for some of you it's that subconscious coming to light for you to see how you've been looking at things in a whole different way. But that third eye of yours is open and it's ready to see clearly, my friends. It really is. It's just a matter of you using it. If you're saying to me, Sheena, I don't know how to use it, my response to you is don't think about it. Don't think about translating it through the brain, and just staying really present and just being in it and let the information show you what it is. Yes, I've said this in past readings and past videos, but it's so, so, so important because we're getting out of the mind. We're moving into higher learning here with the muzzle deck card. You've learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. And I feel like that's what's happening as we continue to take these steps, is we're learning new things with each steps, getting more revelations. We have Sanat Kumara, we have light activations, and that's definitely what's happening to create greater awareness, greater truths, so to speak. And then we have Almora, awakening presence. The universe is within you. You are ultimately all things, down to the essence, you know, of this collective. But let's see this Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And I'm being drawn to that emerald in the heart space. There's aspects of your heart that will be ignited during this period. And I'm getting like within 30, 60, 90 days. There's aspects of your heart that will be magnified and opened up further. Yes, there are some things that will be healed that are barricading your heart from truly shining. But it's all doing the same thing. It's opening up that heart more. It's getting you more in touch with your heart. And there's greater connection that's happening between the mind and the heart. For some of you, you're releasing some of those burdens you've been carrying on your shoulders. It's been way too long and they're really tight. And so that heart space is opening up so you can release that burden. Okay? For others of you, you're going to feel like this opening through the heart space, like almost like it's shining through. And that could be an event causing you to just be really, really happy, and then your heart just opening. Or it could be a result of just kind of waking up one day and be like, oh my gosh, my heart is shining like a beam of light out of my chest. Could be different for all of you, but there's a transmutation, a release of the old, an opening of the door that's happening as a result of the work that you've done and the energies that are supporting you. How are we going to end? Okay, that's how we're ending? Okay, let's just, that's why I put, okay. So I was, I have cards of questions. And so I didn't even, like, it didn't feel right to just pull it. No, let me rephrase it. I'm sorry. I'm having throat chakra issues. There was a deck of cards of questions, and I pulled it out of the box, and I knew this was your question. So I'm not even going to shuffle. I'm just giving you the card, and it says, how would I want people to remember me when I'm no longer here? You can take a screenshot of that. But the way that it came out in my mind when I read this card was, how do I want to remember myself when I'm no longer here? How do I want to remember myself when I'm no longer here? So, my friends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Such a powerful question. Yeah, if you liked it, if it resonated, I'd love a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. All right, take care. Bye.